Hello everyone, this is DeckTrolls here, coming at you with my cat deck. Now remember, I run budget-friendly decks, and I have 100 plus decks, so remember to like and subscribe because there's going to be a lot of fun content coming your way. So here we go with my cat deck. You've got 3 cats to your tribe. Now this is the boss monster of the deck. It is a level 1 earth monster. It is a beast warrior, and it has 200 attack and 100 defense. Its effect is an opponent's monster who attacks this card, attack becomes 200. This card's attack is 200, so normally they would just cancel out and crash. But the effects of this deck is supposed to make this card stronger than your opponent's and some. It's very searchable, and you're able to do a few combos with it. You'll see later on. You've got 3 Wind-Up Kitten. When this card is on the field, you can target one monster your opponent controls and send it back to the hand. It can only use that effect once while it is on the field. But there are cards that can send it back to the hand or send it back to the deck, so you can reuse it or re-special summon it, and you can reuse its effect, such as your 2 Dark Cat with a white tail. It's a flip effect monster that it's a level 2. When it is flipped over, you can target one monster your opponent controls and one monster you control. Send them both to the hand. So you can use that. You can send your Wind-Up Kitten back to the hand later on, special summon it, and use its effect one more time. You've got 2 Catnip Kitty. When another beast is on the field, this card cannot be attacked. Also, once per turn, you can target one monster your opponent controls. Its defense becomes 0 until the end of the turn. So if you have 2 of these on the field, you have a lock. They can't attack you. Well, unless you have other beasts on the field other than itself. You've got 2 Crystal Beast Amethyst Cat. Everyone knows this card from GX series. It's a 1200 attack, level 3 earth monster. It can attack directly, but the damage is half, so it becomes 1200. But you could make it stronger with some of the cards on the deck to make just a bit more damage. You have 2 Rescue Cats. When this card is on the field, you can tribute it, special summon 2 level 3 or lower beast-type monsters from your deck onto the field. Importantly enough, most of the cards in this deck are Earth, so you are able to link summon into Mrs. Radiant and or other cards for Xyz plays and whatnot. 1, a Cat of Ill Omen. It is a flip effect monster, but this one is a dark. But its effect is what you're looking for. It's a flip effect. You can add 1 trap from your deck to put it on the top of your deck. If you had a Necro Valley, you can add it straight to your hand, but we don't run Necro Valley in this deck, so that's not a viable option. We have 2 Lock Cat, level 3 Earth monster. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon 1 level 1 beast type monster from your graveyard, and the only target we have for that is one of our 2 non-cats in the main deck. What's happening? Come on. Really? Alright. Key Mouse. When this card is destroyed by battle, you can search one level 3 or lower beast or lower beast type monster, add it from your deck to your hand. So you can basically search out almost any monster in this deck. Although you cannot search out Rescue Cat or your Cat's Ear Tribe, because Rescue Cat is level 4 and Cat's Ear Tribe is a beast warrior. And our other non-cat is Penguin Soldier, for reasons to be explained. So basically, Penguin Soldier is a flip effect monster. You flip it, you can send, not target, send two monsters your opponent controls back to the hand. And it's very important that it sends and not targets, because that way they can't use effects that say, oh, you're targeting. You're not going to do that now. Also, it's a level 2 for an important reason, also water. And this is to summon your Cat Shark. But we'll get to that later. We have 3-Wear Arfthal. You can target one level 1 monster you control. Add a level 1 monster from your deck to your hand. And if you do not summon it that turn, you get 2,000 damage. So it's best to use it if you're going to summon it. 1/1-for-1. Discard a monster, add a special summon a level 1 monster from your deck to the field. Generally, for these two cards, you're going to be searching out either your Cat's Ear Tribe or your Key Mouse, because they're your only level 1s, but you're going to want to get your Cat's Ear Tribe for those attack plays. You got 3 Mage Power. The equipped monster gains 500 attack for each spell and trap that you control. So if you equip that to your Cat's Ear Tribe, even just one, it's going to become 700, and that means your opponent's not going to be able to get over it, because they are going to attack it and become 200, no matter what. You've got 2 Optic Camouflage Armor. It can only be equipped to a level 1 monster, so again, only Key Mouse and Cat's Ear Tribe. And they can attack directly, so this is preferable when you have your Mage Power as well. Or your 1 United We Stand, which the equipped monster gains 800 attack for each monster you control. Lastly, for the spells, we have 3 Hidden Armory. You can search one equipped monster from from your deck to your hand. You can use it that same turn, but you cannot normal or set monsters that turn. You can still special, which is pretty cool. That's good. For our traps, we will have 2 different traps. We have 3 Gravity Bind. Basically, level 4 monsters cannot attack. And your only level 4 monster is Rescue Cat, but that's not meant to attack. That's just for searchability purposes. So this doesn't really conflict against you in any way. And you're probably thinking, why is my opponent going to attack me? That's pretty stupid of them. Well, Battle Mania. You activate this card in your opponent's turn, and it forces all of your opponent's monsters into attack position and to attack or monsters you control on your side of the field. So if you have only 1 Cat's Ear Tribe and a Mage Power or United We Stand, all their monsters are going to die unless they use some kind of effect to stop this. Lastly, for our extra deck, we have 2 Cat Shark. Now, we have our Penguin Soldier for this Cat Shark because if this card is made with 2 level 2 monsters. If one of them happens to be a water attribute monster, this card cannot be destroyed by battle. So summon it, put it in a defense position, and then let its effect go off. Basically, you can detach a material, target 1 rank 4 or lower Xyz monster, and double its attack and defense until the end of the turn. Until the end of the turn? Until the end of the turn. That is meant to target either your number 30 Acid Golem of Destruction, which is a 3,000 beat stick, so it'll become 6,000. You basically want to win as soon as possible if you summon this card. It's rank 3. You use 2 level 3 monsters. Each turn, each of your standby phases, you have to detach 1 material. You cannot special summon while this card is on the field. And if you cannot detach a material, you get 3,000 damage if you don't pay the cost. Also, if this card has no material, it cannot attack. So you want to use it to its fullest as soon as possible. We have 2 Sky Cavalry Centuria. You use 2 level 2 monsters. It's 2,000 beat stick. If you use your shark cat, your cat shark, you can double its attack to 4,000. Cannot be destroyed by battle while it has material. And if it battled that same turn, you can send or target and then send one of your opponent's monsters back to the hand. You've got 3 Mrs. Radiant. Requires 2 Earth monsters, which is why so many of the cards in this deck are Earth monsters. It increases the attack of all Earth monsters on the field, yours and your opponent's, by 500 attack and defense, and it lowers the attack and defense of all wind monsters on the field, yours and your opponent's, by 400 attack and defense. If this card would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target 1 Earth monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. Now, to get rid of your number 30 golem, should it become a problem, turn it into a proxy dragon. That's all I can say. Because you can't turn it into Mrs. Radiant, you can't turn it into any other monsters, you can't even tribute it with your own cards. You can send it back to the hand. That's a possibility. But I say turn it into a proxy dragon. It only requires 2 monsters, and should a card on your side of the field be destroyed by battle, you can destroy 1 card that this card points to instead. Destroy? Yes. Destroy 1 card this card points to instead. Alright guys, that is my cat deck. Tell me what you think. How would you improve it? Just give me some feedback. Please like and subscribe. Remember, I make budget-friendly decks. I have 100+ decks, so there's more fun content to come. Please subscribe. I really want you to subscribe so you can have fun alongside me. Otherwise, what's the point of me making these videos? Alright guys, have fun.